Hey guys, so I am back, third video in one day. So let's talk about food. If you guys don't know already, I'm sure you guys do, I follow a plant-based diet, or I'm vegan, whatever you want to call it. I don't eat meat, dairy, I don't eat animals or anything that comes from animals. So, yeah, meal planning. I do meal plan just because I do grocery shop once a week, and just because it's easy. And I have a full-time job, so it's easy to just get it all done in one day or one trip. So let's see. I have some notes to kind of keep me in line. So how I meal plan. I track my food now. I track it on MyFitnessPal, and I also follow if it fits your macros, which is kind of like a calculator that helps you figure out, you know, what percent of protein, carbs, and fat you should eat a day to get to your goal. May it be losing weight, maintaining, bulking, like building more muscle. For me, I'm on a kind of a cut, if you will, or I'm trying to lose a little weight. So what I follow, I mean, it's a little different from what exactly it said on if it fits your macros. What I'm doing is 70% carbs, 15% fat, and 15% protein. For some people that might be ridiculously low on protein, but I've been doing it for a few weeks now, and it's working. I'm losing a little weight every week, and yeah, it works for me. And you know, if it fits your macros, or, you know, IIFYM, if it fits your, yes. You know, it's just a recommendation. So try it out for a little bit, you know, weigh yourself, or, you know, do some sort of measurement to see if it's working, see how you feel, and adjust it from there. So I started off with higher protein and lower carbs, and it just wasn't working out for me. I personally follow a high carb, low fat vegan lifestyle, or, you know, meal plan, if you will, and I just wasn't feeling satisfied. I felt like I was trying to always find more protein, like constantly worried about protein. So I adjusted a little bit, and it fits better with my lifestyle, what I like to eat, and I'm seeing results. So it works for me. 70, 15, 15 works for me. Don't take that as you should try that, because every body is different. Like, literally everybody's different, but every body is different, and what works for me probably won't work for you. So don't take that too seriously. I just want to say it for my personal record, because this is my little diary. So yeah, 70, 15, 15. And yeah, like I said, I track everything on MyFitnessPal. I cook most of my own food, so I estimate, you know, what I put in like grams and ounces and stuff like that. For things I can measure, like how much pasta I'm making or how much rice I'm eating, I sometimes will measure that, but eventually you kind of just get used to it, and you visually can see it, and you can tell just by looking at something how many grams or ounces or cups it is. So eventually I probably won't track everything, but for right now, I like doing it because it keeps me on track. And also, to be honest, I'm now, because it's been about 3 weeks or so that I've been tracking religiously everything I'm eating almost on MyFitnessPal. Honestly, the main reason I'm doing it now, and probably will continue to do it for a little longer, is sodium. I did not realize how much sodium I consume. I could only imagine what my sodium intake was before I started tracking, and then imagine what it was like before I went even vegan, because I was eating out a majority of my meals, or a lot more than I do now. And you guys know, or maybe you don't know, but like food that is made for you by someone else, like at a restaurant or a fast food place, sodium is through the roof. And sodium causes bloating. It also causes, if you have like blood pressure issues, it's not very good to have a lot of sodium if you have blood pressure issues, and my family has a history of high blood pressure. So, and even my resting heart rate, I think it could be a little better. So sodium kind of has a lot to do with that. Or not a lot, but is a factor. So, and it's a factor that I can help control or try to prevent, yada, yada, yada. So I actually focus a lot of my time and effort on making sure my sodium stays under no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium a day. Some days I go a little over, so then the next day I just compensate by making sure I have a little less sodium. So yes, sodium is my main concern currently. Macros in regards to protein, carbs, and fat, it's fine. The second thing I guess I kind of look for is my fat intake. I don't want to get that too high because I am high carb, low fat. So, and carbs, I'm not even worried about carbs. I always get enough. And protein, I just come to realize protein isn't that huge of a concern for people that aren't like trying to get huge, you know, which I'm not, obviously. So, yes, sodium is my main concern. Sodium is the reason why I continue to track my stuff on MyFitnessPal, and as soon as I get a better idea of like some foods and meals that kind of work together in one day that gets me, you know, around 2,300 or less milligrams of sodium, I'll probably stop. Also, I track my water intake. Where's my water bottle? Oh, it's over there. You can kind of see it. It's that blue bottle right there. It's just a Camelback. It has around 3 cups of 3 cups of water or so in it. So my new goal is to drink 3 of those a day. So 3 times 3 is 9 cups. You know, so my goal is 8 or more cups of water. And honestly, guys, maybe it's just because I'm smaller. I'm 5 foot, so maybe it's because I'm smaller or I just have a small stomach, a small bladder. But if you actually get your 8 cups of water in a day, I don't even understand how you have time or room to freaking have anything else like coffee or soda or pop or whatever. Like, how do you have room? I don't know. I mean, prior to like this healthy lifestyle and just realizing benefits of water, I never drank. Like, I could go a whole day with only 8 or 16 ounces of liquid a day, which is horrible, especially for the amount of sodium I was consuming. My God. So yeah, like for me, I'm just like, how do you even have time or room to fit anything except for water? So because of that, I don't drink a lot of like coffee ever really, and if I do, it's like 6 to 8 ounces because that's all I can fit in my body because I have so much other liquid like water in me. I don't ever really drink pop anymore. If I do, it's because I'm drinking alcohol, which leads me to I am trying to drink less alcohol. I used to drink, you know, twice a week and quite heavily, you know, and by heavily I mean 3 to 6 servings of adult beverages a night. So let's say I would have on average 10 drinks a week, which are just empty calories. Like, I've actually put that stuff into MyFitnessPal when I have drank in the past few weeks, and it's just, there's no carbs really. Like, if there's anything, it's just carbs. There's no fat, there's no protein, there's no macronutrients or micronutrients. It's just empty calories. So I have just realized that, you know, I'm not going to drink a lot, and if I do, it's only going to be every now and then. If I'm celebrating something, like for New Year's, I'm going to go ham. I'll try and track it just to see how many empty calories I'm consuming, but I'm not going to be concerned, but yeah, I'm going to go for it. But like on a normal weekend, hanging out with friends, like maybe I'll have like 1 or 2 drinks, but that's it. I don't need to have, you know, 5 shots in one night. There's no point when my priorities have changed. So yeah, drinking, I think that's helped a lot because it's empty calories and it's just not good. It's toxic. Alcohol is literally a toxin to our body. So the less we put in, the better on so many different, you know, reasons. Protein. So I kind of talked about earlier when I did the If It Fits Your Macros, my protein, they were recommending like 70 grams of protein. and it was hard. It was a little difficult to try to get to 70 without including, like, I guess I'm not a big bean person, because beans have quite a bit of protein. So I did get a protein powder. I should have brought it. It's just the Orgain chocolate fudge or whatever. And I'll drink a scoop of that a day, usually. That's 11 grams of protein. And then otherwise I get my protein through my, plants, spinach, beans and all that. And then sometimes I'll have, meat substitutes like Gardein. They have a lot of protein in it. So I'll have that a few times a week. So that's how I get my protein. And now my protein, I try to get like 58, I think is my goal, 58 grams of protein, and I'm not deteriorating. I work out 4 times a week, and I'm still making like some gains in regards to muscles and like toning up. So yeah, protein is a non-issue for me, but that's how I get my protein. And another reason, so I've been weighing myself almost every day and tracking my food every day. And the main reason is just experimenting. I just want to see, like, if I eat these certain things a day and I work out like this, what will happen to my weight? Does it fluctuate? Like, is there a correlation? So, again, I probably won't be tracking my stuff forever, but it's just to kind of figure out what works and what doesn't work. Like if I eat a lot of sodium this day, will it affect my weight the next day? Or if I eat low sodium, will it affect? So, stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's everything in regards to food. Oh, I didn't say how many calories I eat a day. So on average, I burn, well, according to my Fitbit, I burn around 2,000 calories a day when I work out. And my daily, I've read up a little bit on this, and to lose weight, you want to have a deficit, obviously, in your calories to regards at what you put out. So if I burn 2,000 calories, you want to have a deficit, and a moderate deficit is around 500 calories less than what you're burning. So if I'm burning 2,000, you want to consume around 1,500 calories or so-ish a day to lose a little weight. About a pound or so a week. So yeah, I'm doing around 1,500, 1,600 calories a day, and like I said, 70% of those 1,500 calories are carbs, 15% are fat, 15% are protein, and then I try to stay under 2,300 milligrams of sodium. So those are the things I track. Key thing is sodium, and I guess calories kind of, but yeah, I think that's it. I try to stay focused, but I feel like I just word vomit, just because, it's a lot of information. But I will update this type of stuff, like how many calories, how many macros, those numbers. I'll update every now and then just for my personal to keep track in my little diary. And just if anyone's interested to know. But yeah. Okay, that is it. Again, I guess I didn't ever say this, but I'm not a certified anything. I am just doing this on my own. I don't have a trainer. I don't have a life coach. I don't have a doctor telling me exactly what to eat. This is just from my own research and my own experimentation with my body and what I eat and what I do and all that. So this is not advice. This is just what I do. This will not work for you, most likely. It's like 99.999% chance that if you follow exactly what I do, it will not work. Because, like I said, every body is different, and every body needs different things. So, just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. Alright, so it's been almost 15 minutes of me doing this. And I'll see you guys next time.